What is up, guys? Carter with Janko here today with an in-depth bait review on the Keitech football jig. Let's get started. What is up, guys? It's Carter with Janko here from the Tackle Box, and today I'm doing an in-depth review on a bait that I recently discovered this past winter. So the water is warming up for everyone around here, but something that I've been throwing quite a bit this past winter when you get those really cold water temps is the Keitech football jig. And today I just want to talk a little bit about this jig. First, we're going to start off with the price. So this Keitech football jig, you can get it on Tackle Warehouse for $5.59, I believe. And the link's going to be down below if you guys want to check that out. So these little tiny jigs, like these little football jigs, I am a huge fan of. You know, whether it's flipping, fishing offshore, or anything like that, I generally like to go with a smaller jig. Just because I'm fishing in the back of the boat a lot, I'm fishing behind other people, and I'm picking off fish that are less aggressive. As well as being from Illinois, you know, I'm fishing for these pressured fish, and this is a deadly bait when you guys are around clear water. But looking at this head, so we got an unpainted head, so you're not going to have paint chipping off. It comes in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 ounce. And then looking at the weed guard, very light weed guard. So, you know, this does get snagged a little bit depending on what you're around. It's definitely not made for fishing around grass. Really, the only place I'm going to fish this is in riprap. And then coming down to the skirt color, so right here we got PB&J, and then I got a couple other colors here. This is one that I really like called, I'm pretty sure it's just green pumpkin with chartreuse. And then we just got straight green pumpkin right here. So obviously it's crawfish imitation. When you guys are in that very early pre-spawn stage or winter fishing, these smaller jigs are going to be killer because those fish are lethargic. When you get up north, this football jig paired with like a Keitech or a little Ned rig bait can imitate a goby really well, just because of its small size, and it comes into really good colors to imitate goby, as you guys can see. But mainly I've been fishing this around last fall, where I went down to Table Rock and then Ozarks, or Lake of the Ozarks, this past spring. This bait was a big deal. These are very popular baits down on those highland reservoirs where you got a lot of rock, lots of crayfish, and this is a killer bait, especially not just in the winter time, but as well as in the summertime when those fish get out deep on those points, channel swings, bluffs, stuff like that. This is going to be a great bait, and the 1/2 ounce, in my opinion, is perfect size for this. I like to throw it on either a Dobbins 733 paired with a braid to fluorocarbon leader. Just gives less stretch. You know, I like to cast this thing pretty far, and having that braid to fluoro allows me to get the benefits of not being visible in the water, but having no stretch in that line. And it's that 733 is perfect for this, just because that's a very light wire hook, as you guys can see, and a very light weed guard. So you're not going to need much power to set the hook on these fish. But some trailers that I like to pair it with. First, right here is my go-to by far. Found this trailer a couple months ago. It's called the Rains Ring Craw. So it comes in a 2.5 inch size, and it is perfect with this little jig right here. You know, it comes in green pumpkin, which is pretty much all you need for pairing with these jigs. But it's a great trailer. So as we can see right here, we got a PB&J. You know, a lot of these smaller fish, if you guys are fishing for smaller fish, maybe 12 to 15 inch fish, they're going to be looking for those crawfish that do not have claws on them. So, you know, this one is going to tend to get bigger bites. Then we pair it with a Ned rig bait like this, and it's going to imitate a crawfish that is coming through the water without claws. So that is a perfect snack for those bass, just because that crawfish has no defense mechanism against those fish, and it's a really easy meal. Mainly going to catch a little bit smaller size fish, but this is a great option if you guys are going up north fishing for smallmouth. They love this deal right here, as well as down south. You know, it's pretty much going to be a great bait for anywhere that you got rock. Flat rock is, in my opinion, the best place to fish this. The crawfish love to roam on those very flat rock areas. But that is a little in-depth review on this Keitech football jig. Definitely check it out. Link in the bio if you guys want to check this bait out. But it's just a cool little bait. Want to do a little in-depth review on it. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Tack Box. Thank you.